I don't mean to exaggerate when I say this, and I've seen a lot of YouTube beefs in my lifetime. This has to be the craziest YouTube beef I've ever seen. Someone just got shot. Someone just lost their life over YouTube beef. Let me explain. Alright, so bear with me here, y'all, because this is not an active beef between creators that I regularly keep up with. In the grand scheme of things, this is actually beef between relatively small content creators. And again, these are just content creators that I just don't regularly keep up with, right? So, from everything that I've gathered, and I've been trying to gather all the information over the last couple of hours, there are 3 content creators involved. Really, only 2. And that is Finny the Legend and Manny Wise from Sin City. These are apparently a set of Las Vegas content creators that have been beefing for years now, apparently. Like, this shit goes deep. And the biggest content creator involved in all this is the content creator Manny Wise. And I actually tried to look up his YouTube channel before this to get a scope of, you know, how big he is, but his channel's already been taken down. Like, it is not on YouTube. And from everything that I've gathered, Manny is not a person that a lot of people like. You know, he's a guy that gets the views and all of that, but there is definitely a hate group dedicated towards him. He's not a popular dude. People have been saying he's been giving off weird vibes, he's an aggressive dude, all these different things, right? And according to this comment from TikTok from a person who's like more tapped into the situation, this is just a little bit of the backstory about this whole beef. So according to Hispanics of the North, apparently Finny would talk shit about the shooter and his wife. There's a little clique of YouTubers in Las Vegas that dislike Manny and would talk shit about him. Manny also went to the police and put a restraining order against these people. He'd also received crazy messages from them. There's also been some clips resurfacing from Finny's channel regarding Manny and the stuff that he's been saying about Manny. And I'm not gonna lie, he's been saying some things that you just don't say to people unless you truly do not like them.
Let's get this clear though, y'all, because we all laugh and joke. This is a PR moment. We all laugh and joke, but mental illness is real, and we can clearly see this guy is mentally ill. So one thing about it, that's why I want to put it on y'all too. If he give us another strike and I got 3, y'all know that channel mean everything to him. He don't got no outside friends, nothing. I don't think I could do it in my heart, and I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. Shout out LDT. But I don't think I can take his channel from him, man, because I think he's so close to going in the closet, man. And he's so close, man.
Fuck that. You know what the first thing I asked you, did you give him a strike? Fuck that. Nigga. You swing at me, we swinging back twice. Boot him to the motherfucking moon.
So let me tell you this.
And also, if we look at Finny's channel, we can also notice a couple of things. 1, he's definitely more so known for being a live streamer. 2, he IRL streams. And 3, there was a certain sector of his streams where, you know, he was pretty much not necessarily making a living, but he was definitely being more known for making these streams and talking about Manny in a negative light. Also, it looks like there was a situation maybe like a year ago or maybe even recently of both of these people trying to strike each other's channels down. So y'all know how messy, you know, creators get when people try to strike down their channels. So all of this buildup led to yesterday where apparently Manny was live streaming trying to look for Finny in Las Vegas, just cruising in his fucking car, just talking about, yo, where Finny at? Where Finny at? I'm trying to pull up on him.
But I went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I was dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there.
I think he ends the stream at one point and just continues to walk around Vegas, but then Finny goes live on his channel, IRL. Now, I can't put this on YouTube for obvious reasons, but if you look at some of the clips that have been surfacing on Twitter, you can clearly see that Finny was live on his channel at the strip. And Manny, you know, is just walking by him, notices that it was Finny, and just shoots him. In not broad daylight, but, you know, in public.
Also new at 11 a.m., Las Vegas police have made an arrest in that deadly shooting outside the Bellagio Hotel. Investigators say 41-year-old Manuel Ruiz walked into a police station in Henderson this morning and turned himself in. The shooting happened late last night near the Bellagio fountains. Police heard the gunfire, found the two victims shot in the sidewalk. Both died at the scene. Investigators say Ruiz was involved in some type of conflict on social media with one of the victims.
And all of this is just so crazy to me because, again, I have seen a lot of YouTube internet beefs in my lifetime. I have even been a part of like minor ones myself. But it has never escalated. And maybe I'm just forgetting a scenario. It has never escalated to the point where motherfuckers are pulling up on each other and someone gets shot over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is crazy. I know I say that a lot, but this is crazy. Unless I'm missing something here. Maybe something more personal was actually done. Ultimately, a life was lost because of internet beef, because of internet harassment, internet bullying, internet egos, all these different things. That's the cause of, you know what I'm saying, how a life was lost. I'ma just keep it straight, bro. If you have like a mental disorder or you are just an extremely sensitive person, please get the fuck off the internet, especially if you are trying to grow as a creator, because, bro, I'm telling you right now, some of y'all are just not built to deal with the hate that a lot of your favorite content creators get on a daily basis. I have been in the game long enough to the point where I'm kind of numb to a lot of the hate online that I get, and even compared to other content creators, it's not much, right? But I can only like put myself, or not even put myself, but put other people in my shoes, and I'm telling you right now, I know people in real life, if they were in my shoes, they would be crashing the fuck out over the things that people say about me. So if you're a sensitive person to the point where you will legitimately go out there in public and try to shoot someone because they're trying to talk shit about you, get the fuck off the internet. This is just not for you, gang. I'm sorry. But also on the flip side of things, I am trying my best to not victim blame here. And hopefully it doesn't get taken as victim blaming. But some of y'all get way too comfortable talking shit about other people online because you can hide behind, you know, anonymity. And I understand that's not the case in this case, but hiding behind anonymity and the idea that the internet isn't real. This idea that no one's gonna do anything in real life because, oh, we can just all close our apps and live life like nothing fucking happened. Especially when you're creating content around living in a certain area, definitely you are an easier target. But also with streaming, and IRL streaming specifically, which is something that Finny did, becoming more normalized and regular in the content creator world, bro, content creation is getting realer and realer by the day. Like, you actually have to confront people on the things that you said, and that's more easily normalized by the day. And while a majority of the internet, again, truly isn't really about that life, you know, most people won't actually go out there and squabble up over internet beef because a lot of people on the internet do recognize that, bro, I ain't about to end someone's life or put my life in danger over internet beef. All it does take is running into the wrong one. All it does take is running into the wrong one. And the internet is full of weirdos. You know what I'm saying? If anything, weirdos go to the internet because, you know, they're socially awkward in real life and all these different things. So ultimately, I am a proponent of say what you want, but please, 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 because this whole situation is so avoidable. Please, say what you want, but know what you're getting into and know of the possible repercussions of the words that you're going to say. And that could be in a positive sense, right? But that can also be in a negative sense. Like on a lighter tone, you know, losing brand deals, being canceled, all these different things. But on a darker tone than that is, again, this situation right here where someone just lost their life. Lost their life over internet shit, bro. And also, I've been kind of preaching it to the choir the whole year. I just, bro, IRL streaming, I get the appeal, right? I get why it's blown up over this last year, but it has added a level of parasocialism and security, like legitimate security concerns for streamers and for the public that just wasn't there prior to this boom. I think what IRL streaming specifically has normalized is creating live content in the public, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think streaming culture at a point used to be synonymous with just literally sitting at a desk, you know what I'm saying? Or sitting at a studio and creating content. But IRL streaming has encouraged people to get off their feet and go out in public and create content. And that introduces a couple of concerns that, again, did not exist before this boom. One of them is being doxxed. It's much easier to be doxxed when you're in public, when you're live, and especially if you're in these very public areas, people can track down exactly where the fuck you are. In the exact situation we're talking about someone who is streaming at the Las Vegas Strip. Like, especially if you're from the area, you can easily figure out where this person is at this specific time. That becomes a security concern at that point. But also, there's other situations where the streamers become the danger to society, right? Like this whole idea of clip farming and doing everything for the content, people being recorded without their consent. Like, it just becomes this whole thing. Listen, I am not telling y'all to not IRL stream, but please just be more careful. Be more careful out there, bro. All in all, this was just a really sad situation that, again, just annoys me and honestly saddens me because it was so avoidable. It was so avoidable. And it was so dumb. Over YouTube beef, bro. Over YouTube beef. Hey, man. With that being said, let me know what y'all think about all this in the comment section down below. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.